So I've got the beef arranged on the plate, pipe on the broccoli puree, and it actually looks like grated wasabi. So I'm really happy with that. This isn't a plate of pub food. This is a beautiful course in a degustation. So I really need to push myself and just get really clean, modern kind of presentation that we're after.
Welcome to Kodama restaurant, which is in the heart of Tokyo. And please welcome Chef Kodama. This is his place. It is actually a Michelin-star restaurant. So Chef Kodama has been awarded that illustrious honour. So you should feel very, very lucky indeed. Today, we're only looking for the best 2 dishes. Whoever cooks those dishes joins Ben in tomorrow's immunity challenge. And of course, has the chance to win that all-important, guaranteed immunity pin.
There's one thing we need to get Chef Kodama to say in Japanese. Let's get the first dish in.
ピン目をお願いします。
Today I'm cooking hamburger clams in a clam broth with spring onions and ginger floss. I've worked on my broth for about an hour. Now it's time for me to cook my clams. I like my clams just cooked. As soon as they go opaque, I'm going to remove them from the heat. They're looking beautiful. I'm adding the clam shells to the broth to create a broth that is rich in clam flavor. And I'm just reducing it so that the flavor intensifies. It's good. It's really good. My mom would completely love it.
Carly, it's your turn. Come on, time starts now.
Only the top 2 dishes are going into that immunity challenge. An immunity pin at this stage in the game could honestly see you go straight through to the finals, so it's made me more hungry for the immunity pin. Mushrooms, nice. They're amazing. Mushrooms are my ingredient today, and I couldn't be happier.
You've got white shiitake.
Yep.
This is called matake. These are golden top enokis. These
They're
are
beautiful. I love eating mushrooms. I cook with them all the time, so I'm hoping that I can make something beautiful out of them today. I'm thinking of doing a white sesame sauce and use that as sort of the base so that when you pick up the mushroom, you sort of dip that into the sauce.
So basically, we've got an array of mushrooms that are cooked in different variations with this sauce that they can dip into.
Yeah. And then maybe some roasted garlic,
Go for it.
Okay, let's go. My plating time starts, so I put some sesame sauce in the middle of the plate, and then I arrange my different mushrooms around the edge. I have my sautéed mushrooms, my grilled shiitake, my pickled mushrooms, my raw king brown, and then I also have my mushroom dust on top. I can't believe that I've just cooked in a Michelin-star restaurant for a Michelin-star chef and also some of Tokyo's food elite. Only the top 2 dishes are going into that immunity challenge, and I'm hoping that my dish is good enough to put me up there.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
The 5th course is mushrooms and white sesame.
That sesame, that's amazing. Oh, that's chocolate there, look. I love it. I think it's really clever. It looks beautiful. I love the different applications on all the mushrooms. That sesame dressing in there, it's almost bacony in a sense. I really think that's gorgeous. And it's got that little flick of cocoa around the outside. I think that's up the top for me, really do.
Yeah, very clever. My mouth is watering.
Yeah.
Which is always a great sign.
それぞれこう火の通
It's
し
a very
方が
completed dish. I see the care to the detail to each of the types of mushroom, and the fragrant sesame and the cacao is very good, extremely good.
I really want to impress the judges. I want to show them what I've learned throughout the competition. It's a Michelin-starred restaurant. There's no room for errors. I want Chef Kodama to know that I have respected the ingredient he's given me and that I have managed to hero that ingredient, and hopefully I've cooked it the way he would like to eat it.
The third course is hamaguri clams with clam broth with spring onions and ginger floss.
すでにいい香りがして。
Looks nice. Ooh. I love it. It's a bit of a surprise. And the clams look especially plump, don't they? Let's taste. The thing that stands out for me is how well the clams are cooked. I mean, they are just absolutely beautiful. They're very plump. I love that sweet spring onion. I think the dashi's got a great flavour, lots of umami. Deep-fried ginger adds another tone to the dish. I think it's lovely.
The broth, for me, is what makes this dish special.
I thought the soup has a very complicated flavour and it's really rich and deep. I like it.
There's nowhere else in the world where the broth of the stock is so revered and so important. And to get a positive comment about a broth from a chef of Kodama-san's status is a huge.
It's a big thing, isn't it? She's done a good job.
Yeah, very good job.
Come on, let's go, Aaron. You need to move. You've only got 2 minutes.
Yes, George.
What else is going on the plate?
The beef, the broccoli stalks,
Yeah.
the wasabi greens,
Yep.
the puree,
Yep.
and the sauce.
Great.
I'm really happy with all the elements, but I can't just sit there and pat myself on the back. I've got half an hour to get plated up. I need to move.
Nail it. You hear me?
Yes, George.
Go for it.
What an amazing privilege to put up food for 14 people in a restaurant in Tokyo. It's just unbelievable. So I've got the beef arranged on the plate, pipe on the broccoli puree, and it actually looks like grated wasabi. So I'm really happy with that. This isn't a plate of pub food. This is a beautiful course in a degustation. So I really need to push myself and just get really clean, modern kind of presentation that we're after.
Our sixth course is beef, sake, broccoli, and wasabi.
It's Aaron's style in terms of the flavours that he likes. You can see it's quite bold, it's fairly simple, but the presentation's a step up for him.
I'm praying that isn't just straight wasabi there, because that's an awful lot of wasabi on the plate.
The beef was seared just right. It's a very soft, delicate flavour, and you can taste a natural taste. And it's not too salty, which is very good in Japanese standards.
We want a beef dish that is all about the beef.
Yeah.
I just think the gag of piping like a broccoli puree with a little bit of wasabi onto the plate like that, I think there's a real sense of humour there, which I think is fantastic.
It's certainly very, very good.
Alan, 4 minutes, man.
Yes, George.
Rock and roll, boy. Right? We're on the sweet side of life now.
Yes, George.
Let's go, man.
It's a moment of truth. I really need to check on this ice cream.
Oh, it's come together.
Yeah. I'm so relieved that the ice cream's come together and it's actually worked.
Have you started packing your box?
Yes, George. I thought at one stage I wasn't going to have anything to put up, but I'm happy with what I've ended up with.
Right, Callan, you ready?
Yes, George.
Off you go, mate.
Thanks, George.
Hey, good luck, yeah?
Thank you.
Smash it out of the park, yeah?
To plate up, I put 2 bits of the roasted white chocolate on the bottom of the plate, top it with 2 strawberries and 2 raspberries, and then the rocher of ice cream. Had a couple of hiccups along the way, didn't know how much of a dish I'd get up, but I think the ice cream ended up coming together. I think it's a really nice match of flavour. A chance at a guaranteed immunity is on the line today, so fingers crossed that they enjoy it.
Our seventh course is matcha ice cream with white chocolate and sesame crumbs, berries, and cherry blossom syrup.
It's pretty, it's simple. The colours are bright, I like that. I love the ice cream. The ice cream's got a beautiful texture to it, and matcha strawberries all work brilliantly together. But for me, it's simply the matcha's not strong enough.
Yes, unfortunately, I do believe that the matcha was lacking in the impact.
You ready to go?
Almost. It's now time to collect all my mise en place, all the elements I need to plate.
So let's run through it. Cremo, you got your crumb.
Crumb I've got, the blackberries I've got, pickled ginger I've got, cut blackberries I've got.
Syrup. Here, put that in here.
Thank you. I am going out on a limb today. I'm pairing things that don't normally go together. The key thing for me is to make sure that those flavours are balanced.
Thanks,
for
George.
It.
Really knock it out the park.
Thanks, George.
Well, one dish left, Sarah's dessert, and I've got to say, it needs to be an absolute cracker to make the top two, because I think the three of us have got some big favourites already. And the question is black sesame a dark horse for Sarah?
The element I was given to hero is black sesame, and I definitely think I've heroed that today. It's in almost every element of my dish, but I'm definitely taking a risk presenting a savoury dessert. I'm dealing with some real heavy flavours here. I've got strong soy sauce flavour, I've got peanuts, I've got ginger, I've got black sesame. These are all going to be almost battling with each other. I'm feeling really nervous, actually.
If I say your name, you're in the running to join Ben in tomorrow's immunity challenge. Diana. Chef Kodama raved about the complexity of your broth. And if you know anything about Japanese food, you know that the broth is a thing of incredible importance here. Carly. Carly, we asked you to champion the mushrooms, and you did exactly that. Raw, pickled, roasted, pan-fried. They were delicious. And the accompaniments, perfect.
Thank you.
Eliza. Eliza, we love the different ways that you treated that asparagus, top cooking, and the dish looked beautiful. And Sarah. Oh, Sarah, what a way to end a meal. Combination of ginger, peanut, and black sesame was not only inspired, it was also incredibly modern, and the look of that dish was so striking.
Thank you.
4 standout dishes, but only 2 of you can join Ben in tomorrow's guaranteed immunity. And those 2 people are Carly and Sarah.
I have been so close to winning an immunity pin before, and this time it's guaranteed a pin is going to go off. To be in the immunity challenge with Carly and Ben, I'm going to bring my A game.